Good morning. It's the Orlando Gardener coming at you. I hope y'all are having a great day. I want to talk a little bit about heavy producers for Central Florida. Everybody has their favorite mango, but some of us have our favorite mango trees, and for various reasons. Some people love Pickering, and the reason why they love Pickering is because it is a stellar producer. Not that it's super fantastic in flavor, but that it's a great producer. Not only that, but the leaves are absolutely gorgeous. Pickering is a great mango to have on your property if you're interested in production. I don't have to go far to talk about production. Just turn around. This next tree is stellar as well. It's not as early as Pickering, but it's right behind it. What is this? Super Julie. See them panicles up there? Each one of those panicles have fruit on it. Super Julie is a great tree when it comes to production. And it doesn't look too bad either. I like the way the leaves are. Now my tree is a little bit behind because, as I've told y'all 1,000 times, this tree was purchased at the same time that my buddy in Riverview got hers, and hers was this size 2 years ago, but mine is just now getting this size. That's what happens when you put good old mushroom compost on. But it is a great producer for Central Florida. No issues with production. Again, don't have to go too far. Now this one is just a workhorse. Yes, you saw 1 million fruit over there on Pickering. But let me step back and let you take a look at Duncan. What I'm so happy about this year is that Duncan is not just producing from this one little old branch here. It's producing all over the tree. It's a heavy producer. It's not a fan favorite for flesh quality. It's a decent mango. But when it comes to production, let me tell you something. Duncan is a clear-cut winner in a lot of cases. Don't have to go far again. Every year, this tree seems to be producing more and more and more. And I'm very, very proud to say that Golden Nugget is a winner. Good little mango, sweet little fruit, good little snack mangoes. Some mangoes you want to eat, and it's part of your dinner. Or you get them and you have them for breakfast. And then others, just a little snack. And I would say that would be the case with this particular variety. Good little mango. Not a giant, but a giant when it comes to production. Ew, look at those ugly leaves up there. You got to go. Great, great, great producer. No complaints about Golden Nugget. All right, now it's time to travel. Go past good old Sunrise and go over here to the one and only Angie. And it's not one and only. I got two of these out here. This thing is a workhorse. It produces and produces and produces and produces with zero complaints. Of course, you've heard my story, as well as others, that you must eat this at the proper time. And if you do it, if you eat this at the proper time, you got something phenomenal. But we're not talking about taste today. We're talking about production. This thing has been a producer ever since I got it. Ever since it was a little old 3-gallon, it's been a producer. And I'm very, very excited about the production on this season. Look like it's coming through really strong this year. Really, really, really strong. Good old Edgar. Not Edward, Edgar. Great producer and great piece of fruit. Really good fruit, clean. And this tree is a workhorse. Now initially, it took a moment for it to start to produce like this, because of course this tree is the work of a graft. See the V right there? Thanks, Sergio. Look at your work. Thank you very much. Workhorse. Excellent producer here in Central Florida. Did somebody say graham? Graham crackers or graham mango? Graham mango, I would think. Workhorse. And yeah, you can see a little gray on there. This is the worst tree on the property when it comes to powdery mildew. I mean the all-time worst. I really, really have to, and this is what it looks like before I get the water hose to it. I have to fight for this tree almost daily. But it's a producer, y'all. It's my biggest tree. But even before it became my largest tree, look at those fruit. It just produced fruit. Oh, look at these up there. Yeah. This tree just wants to make mangoes. It wants to make mangoes. No matter what you tell it, it tells you, hey, I'm here to make mangoes and you can't stop. Another great producer right behind it, but you better have some prop sticks. You better have some prop sticks. This tree will have support beams all around it at the end of the season. What is it? This is Venus. The giant mangoes. What am I doing, you might ask? For those of you that have been subscribers for years, you know I do this in films of the past. I still do it. If there are pieces of the panicles that don't have fruit on it, I'm not going to allow the tree to waste energy going to parts of the panicle that is not being productive. So I take them off as I go around the property. See those two? 1, 2. They got to go. Even if it sometimes bump off 1 or 2, it's okay. At least the tree doesn't have to send energy to unwanted branches. Venus. Look at this, y'all. Super producer. Yes, it is. Every year. And it's late season. And again, like I've told y'all 1,000 times, these fruit will stay on the tree forever. I mean, literally forever. Glenn. Again, And I know sometimes I kind of sound like a broken record, but I have to say this because a lot of the subscribers do not go back and look at past videos. Listen, most of us prescribe Pickering as a starter tree. Glen is right there with Pickering, and it tastes better. Look at all these fruit, y'all. Let me just go real slow. Glen is great in production and even better in tasting. It does really, really, really good in Central Florida. Now I know that this is starting to be a long video, but it's okay. Y'all ride with me for a little while. I know people talk a whole lot about this fruit for either the disease issues or the fact that this is one of the best tasting mangoes on the planet. What is it? Lemon Zest. Lemon Zest is a great producer in Orlando, Central Florida area. Everybody that I know that has Lemon Zest does well. No issues, no problems with production. Look at this. Clusters and clusters of good old Lemon Zest mangoes. And the last one on this video is right here next to it. Look, y'all. It's made to produce. What is it? One of the second best, prettiest trees out there. Honeykiss. Great producer here in Central Florida. And of course, y'all know I have two. This one in the pot and the one in the ground. This is the Orlando Gardener coming at you. And, no, I got to do this one. Hold on. Okay, I said that one's going to be the last. Please forgive me. M4. You be the judge. And this is the thing. Wait a minute. Set fruit, flowers, larger fruit, smaller fruit, 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 fruit. Oh yeah, M4, great for Central Florida production. This is the Orlando Gardener coming at you. Y'all have a good one. Be safe.